Hey Magic friends, welcome back. This is your captain speaking here on Capnclyde's MTG, and on today's edition of Does It Have Value, we'll be looking at Battle for Zendikar. You can see that little fella right here. So, before we get started, guys, remember like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comments down below, feeds the algorithm of YouTube to help get us those 1,000 subscriber mark. I appreciate all the help. So, tray tables and seat backs in full upright position as we launch ourselves into the good old days when magic was magic and people were fun and there was no collector boosters to be seen, no alternate art, no wham bam thank you ma'am. Good old Zendikar. So with that said, let's take a quick look at some of the highest value cards. So on the first page, we're already down to $1. Ooh, look at that. So as we go through this page, you can see all these cards have no value. We got $5, a $5. Old Gideon's $2. Boy, he's seen better days. We have a $9 Void Winnower, and good old Oogie is rocking it at 36, looks like. So, obviously, with the card prices like this being so abysmal, there's no way that this could be worth money, right? Because this was a set that was printed to oblivion over and over, all the way to demand. So clearly this is not worth anything. Oh, well, lo and behold, boys and girls, this is $215 a booster. Or a box. Look at this. Look at this. Only one listing for 2 grand for a case of 6. Only 17 listings for individual boxes. So, why do we have such disparity between card value and actual EV of the product? Well, we've said it before, boys and girls, and we're going to say it again. As a product gets older, the value of the cards in the product does not actually matter, really. Um, it's the availability to have the old cards, have sealed product. It just ages better, and that's just how it is. So let's take a look in here. Obviously, we'll take a look at the case first. So you can see here the case. So it looks like the actual value has went down, right? But there's one unopened case. We can view for details here. So it looks like it has a picture. Yep. For 1,500. For you guys that are bad at math like me. So at 1,500, we'll divide that by 6. That's $2.50 a box. That is still way above the price of individual boxes. Plus, there's $10 shipping and tax. So you're easy looking at $275, maybe close to $300 a box, and that doesn't include if you get this little fella here. So try to remember that. So only 2 cases on the open market, which makes them very, very pricey. So let's go look at the individual boxes. So we have, looks like 19 listings of the individual box, starting at 214 and going up. Honestly, not a lot. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 13, 14, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37 individual boxes. And some of those boxes are way expensive. And if you look on here, this one is Italian, so like that's not going to sell for that price. This one is German. Nobody wants that. Because the foreign language cards just don't sell. So if we look at English, you can still see that there are some that are cheap, around the 214 range. I don't know why this is still on there, but anyway, so is this one. But it's honestly looking like we're in the 250 range. And as you can see here, it's a little bit of drop there, but over the course of this last, well, let's go for the year here. It's been about the same. It had a pretty good dip down to 205, but it's come back up. So that tells me that this has been steadily increasing in value. And that's kind of odd, right, guys? Because why would Battle for Zendikar boxes be worth this kind of money, right? Or 250 for a sealed case. Well, let's talk about that. So, even though we have cards in the set with a very low EV. We're talking like the box EV for this is like $100 maybe tops, and that's if you pull Noodle Mug. So that's like the expected value. So why are these values so high? Well, I mean, it's hard to say to be honest with you. But as we talked about before, the disparity between a sealed product and an open product is way, way separated. I just watched a YouTuber the other day open up the Innistrad cycle boxes that were, I think they're, how much are they? One was like almost 2,000, one was 1,500, one was 800. And out of that $3,000 worth of boxes, I think they might have pulled $600 worth of cards. Like, not even lying. Or I'm sorry, not Innistrad. It was a Kamigawa thing. So, but still, point being, that disparity is very large, and it's really because for no other reason than you can't get these boxes to draft, which people like doing, like to relive that old format, right? And the cards inside just sometimes aren't that good, and they don't age well. So, but even with that, there is one thing that still gets this set a leg up above everyone else, which is why I like this set and why I have some of it put back, and that is because we have Blam Zendikar Expedition, boys and girls. So look at this. Oh my gosh, 250, 270. Now, and the expected retail, above 300, right? Some of them are listed kind of lower. But look at the price of these expeditions. Oh my goodness. And I mean, even as you go down and they get cheaper, like they're still down in the 100 price range. All it takes is one expedition to pay for a whole box, or you could very well pay for the whole case if you get two good expeditions. So with the possibility of getting these in these boxes, even though the box itself and the EV of the box is low, the possibility of getting an expedition and hitting that lottery card has really started to drive the price up. And as much as people want to say it's printed into oblivion, people did lots of openings of this, and the stuff is everywhere. But the sealed boxes with the chance at these sweet expedition cards is just something insane. And this also is why full cases have a high premium. It says the market value is only 1,300 because the boxes are about the same price. So why are people charging 15 to 2,000 for a case? If you open a case that's been sealed, you're guaranteed on average 2 expeditions out of that case. Sometimes 3, 1 if you're extremely unlucky. But getting 3 expeditions in a case, that's I mean, if you average this out to say 150, that's easily $400 to $500 just in expeditions. And back, I played back when this set come out, and I opened it by the case, and I'm telling you, you get about 2 per case. So getting one of these cases sealed is premium because you're gonna get expeditions. Because what people do is they'll do mass box openings of this, and they've probably opened boxes, and the minute they hit 2 expeditions, they take the boxes that are left, if there's any they haven't opened, set them aside, and then go move on to the next case, hope to hit them early, and then put boxes into the case or sell boxes individually, which is why these listings are like this, because the odds of there being an expedition in them is extremely low, and it's easier to get your expedition out and then sell a box as a single. And then, if there's a third one in there, kudos for them, but you get your money back plus the expeditions, and that's what's going on here. And that's one thing that's really driving this product. Now, even with that said, like I mentioned earlier, this is before collectors boxes. This is before alternate art. This lottery card was one of the first dabbles into this, and they are worth a pretty penny. Oh my goodness, are they sweet? So, moving forward, especially with the Zendikar boxes looking like they're starting to leave the marketplace faster and faster, I see this box going up to probably $300 by the end of the year. And honestly, if there's a big surge for Zendikar or this set in general, it could hit 400. And the reason I got my price kind of low on that is there are still a lot of boxes out there. The demand is not real high. But mark my words, guys, there's going to come a point where these boxes are going to dry up. And if they're even if they're at 250, the minute they dry up, just like that, it's going to be snap 300, 350, 4, 5, 6, and they're going to rise quick because of these expeditions, especially with people blinging out their decks. They want the really cool cards. And these style of expeditions haven't been made since that. Now, yeah, there are expeditions in Zendikar, Return to Zendikar, right? Zendikar Rising, but they're not this style. They're not these printings, these pictures. Like, I mean, come on, look at this Misty Rainforest. Look at this Polluted Delta. These are things of beauty. So, boys and girls, if you got in on Zendikar and you put it in the closet because you thought it wasn't worth a crap, guess what? Your time has come. The box price, after 10 years, I think it is, has finally doubled plus some. And the longer you hold it after this, I think it's just going to keep going up. Sky's the limit with this product, guys. I like it. I like it a lot. I like the lottery cards. Um, I mean, now might be a good time to buy into it because $200 a box isn't insane. But to be honest with you, buying individual boxes of this is probably asking for something bad because you don't want to open them. The best thing you should probably do, I mean, try to find cases. But once again, if the case is cracked open like that one for 1500 where the box is already open, it makes you wonder, right? So, with that said, guys, thanks a lot for your time. I like the product. I hope you do too. Put some comments down below what you think. When do you think this is going to top out? When do you think it's going to hit 500? I think it might be in a couple years. And when it does start going up, boys, it's just off to the races. So, until next time, be kind, everybody. And remember, I hope to see you across from the game table at the pre-release this weekend. See you next time.